Right now, something massive is happening, something that's changing the very shape of our planet. Glaciers, millions of years old, are disappearing faster than ever before. And the scary part? The consequences are already here. But here's the real question. Can we stop it, or is it already too late? Let's talk numbers. Since the year 2000, glaciers worldwide have lost over 6.5 trillion tons of ice. That's enough to submerge the entire United States under 1.5 meters of water. And here's the most shocking part. This melting alone has added nearly 2 centimeters to global sea levels. Now, 2 centimeters might not sound like much, but when you scale that across the entire ocean, the impact is massive, especially for coastal cities. Let's get personal. If you live near the coast, this problem is already knocking at your door. Here's what's happening. Jakarta, Indonesia. Sinking at an alarming rate, parts of the city will be underwater by 2050. Miami, USA. Already facing sunny day flooding, where streets flood even without rain. Venice, Italy. Historic city now experiences record-breaking floods almost every year. Bangladesh, millions of people are being displaced as rising seas swallow entire villages. And this is just the beginning. We know the culprit: rising global temperatures. The Earth has warmed 1.2 degrees Celsius since the Industrial Revolution. That extra heat is melting ice at an unprecedented rate. But here's what's really alarming. Scientists now predict we may cross the 1.5 degrees Celsius warming threshold as early as 2030, a full decade sooner than expected. And once we pass 1.5 degrees Celsius, we trigger feedback loops, where melting ice exposes darker ocean surfaces that absorb more heat, melting more ice. It's a cycle that accelerates itself. So, are we just doomed? Not necessarily. Governments and scientists are taking action. Here's what's happening. Early warning systems for climate tipping points. The UK recently invested £81 million in AI-driven climate prediction models to give us early warnings of major ice collapses, helping us prepare before disaster strikes. Renewable energy push. In 2024, wind and solar energy surpassed coal in global electricity generation for the first time in history. This shift is crucial because cutting fossil fuel use is the only way to slow glacial melt. Local adaptations, ice stupas. In the Himalayas, an engineer named Sonam Wangchuk is literally building glaciers. His ice stupas store frozen water for use in the dry season, helping farmers survive climate change. Relocating cities. Believe it or not, some governments are considering moving entire cities. Indonesia is already building a new capital, Nusantara, to replace Jakarta before it's too late. Now you might be thinking, this is way bigger than me, what can I even do? But here's the reality, every action counts. Reduce energy consumption, switching to renewable sources where possible. Support policies for clean energy. Vote for leaders who take climate change seriously. Educate and spread awareness. The more people understand the urgency, the faster action happens. Glaciers are disappearing, but hope isn't. We still have time to act, but only if we move fast. The story of our glaciers is still being written. The question is, how will it end? Let's make sure it's a story of survival, not a warning of what we lost. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because spreading awareness is step one. Let's make a difference.